That's crazy. Honestly, like baffled. So hot in here. I've been trying to make this space as comfortable as possible. I was really getting ready to paint. I found it. I bought a random chair from Walmart. I started another painting, and adjusting to a new space is not as easy as I thought it would be, but we're doing it. It's super hot in the shed because outside in Florida it's like 92 degrees. So that means inside the shed is like 120 degrees. So I have to get it cooled down before I even get started. I have been in like a creative block with my videos and I don't know what it is. Well, I kind of do. I really want a new camera, but technically I don't need one right now and I'm trying to hold off for a little bit. Also, I've had this problem for a while. When I save my videos, they save darker than what they look like when they were being edited. That was like one of my subconscious frustrations, and then someone mentioned it in my comments saying my videos are too dark, but I'm trying to fix it. I don't know. Kind of got in my head, but I'm trying to just create my videos and not worry about too much. But welcome to the video. Listen, I would love to have one of those like cute wireless Rode microphones, but I don't. We're gonna have to use my blue snowball ice. Ice? Is that what it's called? I have no idea. I don't know what is wrong with this box. I bought a random chair from Walmart, a desk chair, because I wanted to have a desk chair in here. I've been at it for like 10 minutes. Let me pause my air conditioning for a second and see how loud this is. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Now it's getting hot in here immediately. Let me turn this back on. I obviously can't hold the mic and open this at the same time, so you're gonna go on the floor. You probably can't hear me, so just bear with me. Oh, now it wants to... Okay. Ow. It's come in several different pieces, which I assumed because no chair is going to fit like this in a box assembled. So let's take it out. I'm really not in the mood to read directions right now, but we're gonna have to deal with it. So I got this swivel chair because I'm so used to using a swivel chair when I'm painting. I didn't have one in the shed. I just had a stool and then just like a regular plastic chair, and it wasn't working, okay? So I got this swivel chair because I thought it would help me, you know, move around while I'm sitting down and painting. It was like $30. I did not want to spend too much money on a swivel chair because I know I'm gonna mess it up with paint. So we got it put together. This is nicer. I like this more. I've been trying to make this space as comfortable as possible. There's only one thing that I can't beat, and that is the heat. I have to have my air conditioning going, and that's why I have my mic. My camera picks up every background noise you can imagine, so the only way to make this a video that is semi-decent audio-wise, I have to use a mic directly in my face. Otherwise, this is what the audio would literally sound like. This is what you would hear. Every background noise you can imagine. I started another painting. It is on just like a plain canvas sheet. It's not even on a canvas frame or anything. It's not wrapped. I always see more, I guess, professional artists, not necessarily all the time, so don't quote me there, using just sheets of canvas and later they wrap the canvas on some type of frame. That's kind of what I want to start doing to make my paintings like a random size, not just like the sizes that they sell at the store. I was putting this shed together back in January and it was cold. Like I was wearing a jacket in here. My hands were kind of cold, but I was like, hey, this will be cool. But I forgot. Oh. Did it blow? That's crazy. I think it's been running too long. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Literally, the power in here went out. I'm sure it's just this circuit. I knew this was gonna happen at some point. What do I do? Oh. Yeah! Is it something about this or?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it had nothing to do with me. I guess the entire house went out. So I guess we're going home. What? What kind of video is this gonna be? I thought it had something to do with my air conditioning, taking up a lot of power, but I've had this air conditioning for a little bit now, and I've used it a lot. That's never happened. So, and that shouldn't happen. Otherwise, they wouldn't make portable air conditioning. I was really getting ready to paint, bro. All right, well, I guess that's it for today. I'll see you another day. Bye, that was unexpected. So it did end up being a few days before I got back to the shed. I really wanted to paint that day, but sometimes things just happen. I'm just glad it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my air conditioning that did that, but we came back a few days later. I'm gonna have to, this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Hang on, just give me a second. In my last video, in the very beginning, I was like, I lost my camera charger. Like the little block that goes into the wall, I lost that. Honestly, like baffled because I was just like, I do not know where this thing has gone. I looked everywhere. I only brought it to my shed. That's the only place that it could have been. I totally cleaned out my car, turned my room upside down, and I looked all through my shed and I could not find it. My only solution to this problem is that I threw it out by mistake. I found it, and I already bought 2 more chargers, which is annoying. I've literally just been walking around my shed and I found it. And it's in the dumbest place, and I know exactly why it's there. Up there. I am so tired of myself. I put my charger up there to prop up my camera so I can get a cool overhead angle. Oh gosh, I'm so tired of myself. Like, this is the stuff that I do. Deserves questioning. Anyway, I was gonna work on that painting that you see on the wall, but I decided to go back to this other painting that I really loved when I was painting it and finish it because I really do love this painting. All that really needed to be done was the background, even though I still feel like I'm gonna add to it eventually, but I wanted to get at least the entire background covered with this nice like teal color. So I went ahead and mixed a color that seemed close enough to the one that I mixed like 3 months ago. Okay, I'm exaggerating, like maybe 4 weeks ago. Once I thought the color was pretty close, I went ahead and put it on canvas, but I realized that it was way too dark. So I added some white to that color and I kind of got it basically perfect, which I was happy with. And I just went ahead and filled in that entire background with that teal color. I don't know, I still think I'm gonna go back in and add something fun to the background, like doodles or something that's not usually my style. I want to add something a little bit different, which I'm excited to experiment with. I'm not exactly sure what that entails, but we will see. I just have to get this general background on, this teal background, before I do anything else on top of it because I have to let it dry. Also, I was right about the swivel chair. It helped me move around from the palette to the canvas really smoothly. I didn't have to like get up from my seat and move. I don't know. It was definitely really helpful. I definitely miss this. I also think when you get into a new studio space or a new space in general, it's kind of hard to get into the zone because you're not used to the space. And for me, it's kind of been that way. But during this session, I felt really into it. I felt like I was getting in the zone. I don't know if it was the swivel chair, but I don't know. Well, I kind of just want to get back into my old groove of painting where I was doing paintings back to back to back. Hopefully that happens.